Let's be real. If you're building a brand online right now, high-quality visuals, they are literally your currency. Because without them, honestly, even your absolute best copy is just going to get totally lost in the noise. But today, we're going to completely transform your marketing workflow. So welcome to this explainer. We are diving into exactly how you can scale up your creative output, like instantly. And the absolute best part of this whole thing, you are not going to need a single ounce of formal design background to pull it off.
So, think you need design skills to create really professional social media posts? It's a super common assumption, right? I mean, we've all kind of been conditioned to believe that striking, high-converting graphics somehow require a fancy arts degree or, years of formal training in really complex, really expensive software. But the reality of the digital landscape today, you absolutely don't need any of that. No way.
Which brings us to what we call the marketing design dilemma. Because for non-designers, creating these marketing creatives, well, it's usually just an exhausting process. You know that familiar Friday afternoon dread? You're just staring at a blinking cursor on a totally blank canvas? It's the worst. You feel like you need some kind of inherent, magical creativity and deep technical skills to get anything done at all. Plus, you're probably paying these hefty monthly subscription fees for software suites you barely even know how to use. This bottleneck right here is exactly where most digital marketers get completely stuck. It's draining all that valuable time that you should really be spending on your actual strategy.
But we are in the middle of a massive paradigm shift right now. It's a real game changer. The old way of doing things, just an uphill battle. It took hours. It demanded complex tools. It had a ridiculous learning curve. But the new reality is that it takes literal seconds. It requires absolutely zero background in graphic design. And instead of having to navigate this frustrating labyrinth of complex menus, you're just using simple text prompts. That's it. It's an instant, frictionless workflow, and it honestly changes everything about how we produce content today.
And that massive shift is entirely thanks to the AI advantage. Think of AI as the ultimate strategic equalizer for marketers everywhere. This isn't just about saving a couple of minutes here and there. No, this is about radically scaling your capabilities. It means you can actually A/B test 5 different ad variations in the exact same amount of time it used to take you to draft just one single post. You are scaling your output without scaling your budget at all. And that allows you to focus completely on your core message and your audience strategy, instead of, stressing out over the mechanics of moving tiny pixels around on a screen.
Okay, so let's move from theory into actual practice. We're going to look at the 5 steps to instant design.
Right, here is our roadmap for this. First, generate an idea. Second, create the visual. Third, enter your prompt. Fourth, download the image. And fifth, customize in Canva. Nice and easy. Let's break these down step by step so you can start executing on this literally today.
Step 1 is all about overcoming that dreaded blank screen and doing it instantly. Just open up ChatGPT, type in a quick prompt to get the creative juices flowing. For instance, you could say, "Give me a design idea for a marketing post about a sustainable coffee launch." Bam! Instantly, the AI is going to give you a cohesive theme, some great visual concepts, and even specific text suggestions to use. You're going from absolutely zero ideas to a fully fleshed out creative brief in, 3 seconds? It's wild.
Next up, we actually bring that idea to life using tools like DALL-E or Adobe Firefly for step 2. You really want to think of that simple little prompt box on these platforms as your own personal, on-demand art director. You don't need to know how to draw. You don't need to know how to render. You just need to know how to articulate that specific vision you literally just developed a second ago.
And that brings us straight into step 3. Now, the real magic here, it's entirely in the details of your prompt engineering. Let's say you're doing a fitness promotion. You would type exactly what your vision requires, something like, "Create a modern Instagram marketing creative for a fitness promotion with bold colors and clean layout." By specifying those exact elements, like bold colors and clean layout, you're making sure the AI hands you a strategic asset that actually fits a modern brand identity. Instead of just giving you some generic, totally unusable stock photo that looks like everyone else's.
Step 4 is where you step into the role of curator. The AI is going to instantly generate a few different visual variations for you to look at. So just put your marketer's hat on for a second, select the image that you think is best going to stop the scroll in your target audience's feed, and hit download. Save your image. Done.
Finally, we hit step 5. This is where you really make it yours. Just drop that downloaded image straight into Canva. This is where you're going to overlay the copy that ChatGPT gave you back in step 1. You add your hook, you tweak the typography a bit, and most importantly here, you apply your specific brand colors. Actually, this crucial final polish is the whole secret sauce.
It's what ensures the AI-generated art feels distinctly native to your company and aligns perfectly with all your existing brand guidelines.
And boom, just like that, you have a totally polished professional marketing creative that is ready to publish. Talk about working smarter, not harder, right? You are completely bypassing all the frustration of traditional design software, and you are basically guaranteeing high-quality, conversion-ready output every single time you sit down to work.
So the rules of marketing creation have absolutely fundamentally changed forever. With AI serving as your dedicated art director now, doing all of the heavy lifting and getting you way past that terrifying blank canvas in a matter of seconds, what are you going to create with all that extra time? Go test out those new campaigns. Thanks for hanging out and joining me for this explainer, and I'll see you next time.